Hello, this is Coy, and welcome to the Eclectic Cottage. Thanks for joining me today. I am in the art room, and I'm still doing some printing and some cutting and, getting ready for the spring journals. And I made a few new little tags today. I'm going to be using these little bunnies. And I tried the blue peacock tags. So I don't know. And then I did like a watercolor background on them. I think that I prefer the watercolor. And I did a dandelion, Just Breathe. I just wrote Just Breathe on them. And then some bunny rabbit tags. Background, or backer pages, background. Oh, and some pockets. I did some colorful pockets. Anyway, that's what's going on at the Eclectic Cottage right now. And well, that and a couple of other things. I ran across when I was searching for my daubers. As a matter of fact, my daubers came in. I just didn't bring them into the art room with me. They're still on the table where I opened them. But I ran across, when I was looking for them, some coffee-dyed music paper strips. Look at all those sevens. I should send that to Leslie. 7777772. Anybody watch Leslie at the 507? I'm going to set that one aside. All those sevens, though. Oh, they all have a bunch of sevens. Oh, we're in the sevens. Look at all the sevens. Leslie has a thing for sevens. Why do they all have the same number? 77772. Anyway, it's a thing. Let's see. Oh, they all have that. Maybe the whole book had that. I don't know. It's not a page number. Obviously, this is probably the page number up here. Maybe that's the book number. If anybody knows what a number like this would be doing at the bottom of a music page, let me know in comments, because I don't know. Unless it was, the publication. Okay. Anyway, that's that. And I thought that, well, I already did two. I did these last night. I did these two tags. And I thought we might make another one. We can make them really tall, or we could make two. We could make two this size. That's a cute size, right? All right. All right, so how are all of you doing today? I have a smoke detector whose battery has run out. I'm going to have to get up there and change it. I'm going to see how this goes on this video. Hopefully it's not too distracting. I'm really hoping it's not. All right, so these are going to be a little bit different in well, let me trim that off. These are going to be a little bit different in size, but I like the color. They were coffee dyed a long time ago. Anyway, and I just ran across them. They've just been sitting over there collecting dust. All right, I think 2 will do it. And then I thought maybe, if anybody was interested, maybe I'll put these little bunnies. Let me know if you would like, if you would like for me to make a freebie out of either the bunnies or the peacocks. I would have to put it over on our Facebook, in our Facebook group. Let me know. If nobody's interested, that's fine too. But I'm going to use them. I think that they're adorable. All right. So, I think the first thing to do is to find some. I'm going to do something like this. First thing to do is to find a focal point. And we should be able to find something in here. These are the fussies that I have been cutting out over the past few days. This is a nice one. Look into a rooster. Peony. I think that's too big. Yellow roses. I like yellow roses. All right, let's go with the roses. I don't know, is that roses or peonies? I think it's roses. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. I think this one's a peony and we're not using it. Not on these tags anyway. All right. And how do we want to handle this thing? Should I give it a little bit of a trim, some of the white off? I think so. Just a little. I'm not going to completely fussy cut. This is, what do they call this, a kiss cut? Okay, I'm using the glue stick dauber because I didn't bring in my new ones that just came in the mail today. Do a little bit of distressing so this doesn't look so brand new. Age it a little bit. Okay, and this one too. All right. That and that. Do either one of these have all those 7s on it? No, what happened? Okay, I didn't pick the one with all the 7s. I'll save those. Save one of those for Leslie. But this is page 72. There's an 8 peeking out right there. Trio Bold. This side is definitely has a little bit more interest. Okay. If I have to trim a little bit of leaf off, that's okay with me, or a little bit of flower on that side. Okay. All right, and maybe a little piece of book page. Just a little peek. Just a little bit peeking out like that. To add a little bit of interest. Let me do this one, the larger one on the yellow flower, since we have more room. And the smaller one on the big flowers. Yeah, we may have to cut off a little bit of flower right there, but I am okay with that. Now, it's hard to tell what's up and what's down here. We want to see how the leaves normally grow. Some are going upward, some are going down. I don't guess it really matters. All right, so that. And how about a little piece of this wallpaper? Just to break up the color a little bit. I don't want to cover the 8. I kind of like that 8. And what about the roses? The yellow roses. I need a scrap. Something scrappy. New. Okay. Oh, I have some paper, new paper that came in. I've been out of my matte photo paper, and I've been printing on a different copy paper. And I also have Hammermill. It really, the quality of your print really has a lot to do with the paper that you're using. And matte photo paper, I don't know how come it has to be so expensive. But if you're interested, let me know, and I will go over details on printing, you know, to get your best image on your digital prints. Maybe I'll do that in the next video. Because it makes all the difference in the world in your quality of your print. Okay, so there's our one-piece unit on that one. Let's make a one-piece unit over here. Okay. I want that little piece of pink showing. Let's turn that upside down. Yeah, I like that better. Sometimes it's the tiniest little details that make a difference. All right, top-down method. I'm just tacking this down into a one-piece unit, so everything isn't moving around as I am trying to make my collage. All right, one-piece unit, one-piece unit. Now we don't have to worry so much. And once we have that done, then we can go in and glue things down a little better. I know if you come to the Eclectic Cottage often, you hear me talking about this all the time. And I don't mind repeating it over and over and over because there's always new people that are watching. And it might be the first time that they have heard it. So I apologize if it sounds like the same old thing over and over. But some things I am saying for the new folks. All right, one-piece unit. And then it's just a matter of using the glue stick to glue it down. All right, so you don't have to use old music, coffee-dyed music page. You can use a book page. You can use scrapbook paper or whatever you have in your stash. Just to make these cute little tags. All right, and when you're using glue stick, it gives you a little bit of leadway, a little bit of wiggle room to replace, reposition your image if you need to. All right, so there's that. And now this one. What do we want to make sure to keep? I like the treble clef, that sharp. That's a sharp. Does a sharp sign have a name? It's a sharp sign. Okay. I'm going to leave that treble clef and that sharp sign. And excuse my reach. Let me get my glue smoother. Call this guy One Buck Chuck. All right, cute. I'm liking that. And what else? I'm feeling like it needs a little something extra. Let's see. Not you. Earth Vibes. Maybe something in the stamps and the labels department. Let's see what's in this little bowl. These are nice. I think those are Tracy Fox. All the little this and that's. All right, I don't need to make a big deal out of this. All right, one of these things. Signature, somebody's signature. All right, I'm going to add that there. Okay. And what here? Is this too big? All right, we still have our little 8 there. All right, and what else do we need? What else do we need? Need a little piece of lace. No. No, no, no. How about this weird thing? I don't want to cover up my no. Maybe we'll just leave them as is. All right, let's distress and see what they look like. And back them. Might help if we back them. Use some craft paper, some Amazon paper. All right, the pink ones and the yellow ones. Okay. So this is what's going on my desk, the Eclectic Cottage today. What's going on your desk? Do I still need a little something at the bottom of the pink one? I think I do. A number, maybe. I love numbers. Archived documentation important. I think this was on something Tracy Fox did with identification cards. All right. I like that better. I kind of made a mess here all of a sudden. I got stuff going on all over the place. All right, some easy collage tags. That'll make a nice place to journal on. Let me ask you, in your junk journals, how do you journal in your junk journals? I think we should do a little series on how to journal in our junk journals, because so many of the journal makers in our junk journaling community, so many do not even journal. We make journals. Well, I'm a journaler from way back. I would journal in mine. But in a junk journal, I tend to journal different than in other journals. I think that you need a place to be able to just write things. Like, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Cameron, what is it, Julia Cameron? In The Artist's Way, where you just write your morning pages. And you write things down to clear your head. That makes sense to me. That's something that I've done for decades. I don't do it every day, but it's really good for you to be able just to dump your thoughts and move on. And in my junk journal, I tend to add like special nuggets of things that either make me really happy or puzzle me or make me really sad. And it's more of a finished piece. So maybe you can go back in the journaling that you did in, you know, a spiral notebook, or, you know, just some random pages you did on your morning pages. And you can find things in those pages that you really want to document. And I think a junk journal is more of a place to store little important things, and not necessarily, you know, in scrapbook style or anything, but the tags give you, you know, you can do a lot of journaling on this little space like this. So I am pleased with these, and I'm not 100% sure that it doesn't need a little lace or something somewhere, but for now, this is it, and these are the 4 that I have made. These are the 2 we did together, and these are the 2 I did before I turned the camera on. All right, very good. Thank you all for joining me today. We are continuing with our 100-day project. We're on day 28. We're moving along here. And I'm going to say goodbye for now. I will see you real soon. Bye.